A mess. A mess. A mess is what you just made. Now, Teddy, a mess is what you just made. Okay. Look at that. A mess. That's a mess. Hey, what you just made, Teddy 27. A damn mess. Oh, all right. We are back. We just made a whole mess over there. Just a whole mess. Hey, Pimp Tight. Hey, what's going on? I had to fix some stuff. While I was getting ready to go live, I went in there to go get my whiteboards and knocked something over and it was all over the floor and it made a whole mess. Just a mess. Just a mess. But what's going on? Anyway, where we at? See what y'all got going on in said chat. Ooh. Hey, Captivating Christian. Hey. I have to pull up the chats on my phone. So, let me put a quick Shondo in the room. Try not to. Y'all been letting me forget when I first come in to put a quick Shondo in the room. Y'all know what we do. We can't deviate from what is the norm. We can't let these people get us away from what we normally do. I'm sorry. Hey, hey, Andrea. Oh, from California. It's what, almost 8 o'clock there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, quick Shondo in the room to everybody. What's going on, people? Y'all know it's the weekend, so we'll be light and be lighthearted at it and all of that good stuff. Oh, I am on StreamYard, and today I am going to be charitable and benevolent enough to allow anyone who may deem it who may want to grace us with their presence. Let me put a couple rules and provisos in place for that. Hey, Madeline. Is it Madeline or Madeline? Hey, Yolanda. So quick shout out in the chat, everybody. So y'all know, I must say this, if you're going to come on and be with us on StreamYard today, understand this, my platform is not for the faint of heart. As you know, I will throw the siblings off of, the line. And so if I am willing to do it to them, just know, if you're going to come on, have something to say. Add to the the conversation. Be vibrant, make it a whole mood, or at least be cute about it, But I do reserve the right, should you come on, I do reserve the right to take you on off. Hey, Shayla Ray. Hey, Abby. I'm just saying. So, yes, the link is in the chat. If you want to come on on. Got a couple things to talk about this morning. Won't be with you too long. I sound like a pastor. You know how they get up and say won't be with you too long, and then 3 hours later, they be talking about child. Child, some people want to see y'all just to get on, just to see if I'm just gonna take you ceremoniously off. Oh, okay. I see that we have people that are waiting to come on. Hold your horses. It's not that portion of the show yet. But if I were to show you who's waiting in the wings to come on, whew, let's just say, if I should allow them on, this promises to be quite the morning live. Quite the morning live. Shall I show you who's waiting in the wings? Do y'all want to see? We'll hold that on. Hold on. Ooh, child. Let's see if they hold on till I get done with my stories and see if they will actually come on. All right, so first story I have today, y'all, is I meant to mention this about 2 weeks ago on my live, and I never got to it because a lot was going on, and I just didn't get around to it. If you were not aware, and this is important not just to the LGBTQIA community, but to the human community at large, there is a company in Baltimore, Maryland. Actually, it's not one company; it's a consortium of companies that um, have said that they have found what they believe to be the cure for HIV. And they have submitted this to the FDA, and they have for licensing and patenting and all of that stuff, for tests, and if everything goes well, it could be greenlit for testing as early as January, which is oh boy, I'll call you back. Which is great for the human community, and everyone, if that should go forward and it does pan out to be what they understand that they believe that they found. This is not trolling or anything else. This is oh Lord, this is not trolling or anything like that. This is, you have credible sources that are saying this could possibly be what it is. And you can go and look it up. I'm sure if you do a quick Google search. But this consortium of companies and labs and of course, pharmaceuticals are involved. They are, they've submitted all of their stuff already to the FDA. And like I said, it could be greenlit for testing as early as January. So we'll see, hopefully, fingers crossed, that will go well. And we'll get closer to truly having a cure for what could be what has been something that has plagued the human race for some time now, for more than 30 years now. So yeah, that I saw that 2 weeks ago. I got really excited about it, and I really meant to bring it up on a live, but I didn't. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I see what you're saying, Yolanda. Is Yolanda? You can't trust the government, but what they don't want to do is they don't want that company to outsource that particular drug to another country, and then you understand what I'm saying. They don't want to be behind the eight ball and on the wrong side of history with regard to what could possibly be a cure for this epidemic. So let's hopefully the right people will be involved and this will all pan out. Hey, Sly Sylvia, I don't think I said hey to you when you came in. Hey, Yolanda. So I wanted to say that. Yes. Well, there was someone waiting to come on live. I don't know if and then they went off. I don't know if they'll come back on as we get closer to the portion in the um on this live when I do allow people on. But let me say, if certain person does come back, will I allow them on? Certainly. If I were to allow them on, would it be explosive? Oh, yes. Fill in the blanks there. I'm sure they're still in the bushes and in the skies watching. I ain't blocked nobody off my channel. All right. So that was my first story. So I wanted to get the hard, heavy hitting stuff out of the way first. So I'm really excited about that. I'm sorry, Sly Sylvia. I'm sorry. I wasn't reading the chat. Sometimes it take a while for it to come up. I'm sorry. God. God. Let me put the that's the link for the stream yard for anybody that want to come on and want to wait in the background while until we get to that portion. There's the link again. So I wanted to get that out of the way first. What was I about to say? So that was story number one. Story number two, which and I want to read the article on this story. I didn't want to read the article on the first story because it was a lot of science involved, a lot of stuff, and I didn't want to get way, way, way too deep, too heavy into it, and lose a good portion of my audience. But the second story I will read, and I think you all will be excited about this second story. This just came out yesterday. I saw it yesterday, but I didn't see it until after I was live, and I didn't want to go back live again. But you'll be excited about this story. So, Paris is Burning is going to be released again, re-released with never before seen footage. Here's the story. Originally released in 1990, Paris is Burning is a cult classic synonymous with the drag ball scene and forever cemented in queer history. Now the Criterion Collection has announced it will be re-releasing the film in February of next year with an hour of never before seen footage, audio commentary, and a conversation between the film's director Jenny Livingston, filmmaker Thomas Allen Harris, and Ball community members Sol Pendavis and Freddie Pendavis, who were both featured in the original film. Earlier this year, Livingston introduced a 2K digital restoration of the documentary, which was filmed over a 7-year period. The film captured the behind the scenes of Harlem's ball scene following the Black community of Black and Latinx. That's that new term, not just saying Latino, is now Latinx with the X on the end instead of the O. Whatever. Drag queens as they navigated competitive balls, poverty, and transphobia. Paris is Burning is responsible for preserving the reputation of legendary ball stars Willie Ninja, Pepper LaBeija, Octavia St. Laurent, Venus Extravaganza, and so forth. It's arguably through interviews and raw footage with these queens that specific slang and signals of the ball movement filtered into pop culture, which has since become part of a wider discussion on the co-opting of queer and drag culture by the masses as part of more mainstream pop culture. With shows like FX's Pose, RuPaul's Drag Race, bringing more personal and nuanced stories from the community into the spotlight, Paris is Burning is essential viewing. I saw that last night, and I was like, okay, I'm here for this. Hey, YB the Kid. Hey, Really B TV. Shout out in the chat to everybody that done came in as of late. I saw that yesterday, and I was excited. Now, I knew about the re-release where they kind of redid it and doctored it up and fixed the cinematography and made it cleaned it up a little bit in terms of pixelation and all of that stuff. But I'm very curious to see this added footage and so forth. Um, yeah, so that's slated for release in February. If you've never seen Paris is Burning, where have you been? I mean, what have you been doing with yourself? I mean, come on now. Hey, Classy Coco. Hey, YB the Kid. Did I say hey, you YB the Kid? So yes, Paris is Burning is much. You cannot tell me that you are in the spectrum and have never seen Paris is Burning. Nappy Child. Hey, girl. Hey. So yes, I wanted to let you know that. That was another story. Um, that how do you all feel about that? This release of Paris is Burning. I mean, you knew because so many storylines from Pose comes from Paris is Burning. You knew eventually that it would happen. And yeah. All right. So we got one more good story. I'll do one more story and then I'll begin to open it up to you all. Let me put the link in this chat again for anybody that wants to come on. Hey, Yoli. So, I'm looking at the backstage in the chat and I can't help but laugh. Oh dear God. Hold just that just a moment. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Anyway, um, and let me have one more conversation. This gonna be real quick. I got one. This is an important phone. Alrighty then. I'm sorry about that. So I had to get that out of the way. That was a very important phone call. So I had to talk to that. That was family. That was something going on back home. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Had to take that conversation. Very important. All right. Last story. A little bit of comic relief. So y'all, before we open it up to the people. So y'all, I saw this story and it made me laugh. Um, so the headline. Wait, where's the story? Hold on, is that it? No. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Y'all know my mind. So I saw this story. People, here's the storyline. Storyline says bride arrested for DUI on the way to her wedding. There are so many, and let me show you the picture of this person. Dear Lord, let me show you a picture. There are so many things. wrong with this. Hold on, where's the picture? Okay, there's the picture. So, child, let me download the picture and then I can show y'all the picture better. Okay, let me open the picture. Would y'all stop texting me, people? I'm on live. I'm trying to do something here. These people keep texting me. God, they know who they are. They know I'm on live. I'm trying to be here for you, the people, and these people who are clearly in the chat are texting me back and forth. Dear God. But anyway, let me show you this picture. Here's the picture. Okay, do y'all want me to put y'all phone number on the internet? You see, I'm trying to put stuff on the internet. Now, if you want, your phone number comes up with your. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, people? You see that I am trying to. You see that I am trying to give the people myself live. You people keep texting me while I'm trying to put my phone up, and then you're gonna be mad saying, "Oh, I gave the internet your phone number. I gave YouTube your phone number." See what I'm saying? See what I gotta go through, y'all? Hey, Shorty B. Hey, Mr. Credential. Mr. Credential, that beard that you got does a little something for me in good places. Does a little something in nice, good places for me. I'm just saying. Shouts out to Mr. Credentialed. Anyway, the people. So here's this young lady who got arrested for DUI on her wedding day. Okay, so there's so much wrong with this. Can we start off with the dress and everything that's wrong with this dress? Everything that's wrong with the dress. Shall I show this dress again? Oh, it went off. Hold on. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. The dress. Can we start there with the dress? Okay. Then who made that? Who's getting married in that? If I were into the chicks and I like chicks, what is not going to ever happen is you walking down the aisle to come marry me in some mess like that. Nope. Wedding cancel. When the pastor says, "Does anybody see reason why these two should be married?" I will raise my hand and say yes. And what I see is this dress she got on. That's the reason we should not be married. I'm just saying. Can we start off with that? Can we then go to her hair? Girl, where you get married at with your hair like that? Girl. Great. Wait, let me zoom in on this hair. Whose aisle are you walking down to meet who with your hair like this? Girl, doll, girl. Who are you going to go meet and marry with your hair like this? Girl, help me out. Help me out, y'all. That's two. Thirdly, who drives anywhere on the day that they're getting married? I've never heard of a bride to be ever behind the wheel of a car. They get driven and chauffeured everywhere the day of their wedding. Their bridesmaid, their mom, their best friend, somebody is chauffeuring them everywhere that day and the days leading up to it. I've never heard of a bride to be driving anywhere simply for that reason, because you're gonna be drunk off your ass the whole time. No bachelorette party. I mean, she looked like she rolled right about the bachelorette party just after doing whatever frolicking her and her bachelorette friends were doing, threw on that good gown and just rolled up out of there. Who knows what's crusted up in between underneath that dress? I don't even want to envision what underneath that dress has going on. If I see what's going on, you know, Oh, dear God. Dear God, do Jesus and do him well. So, if any, I see my backstage is cleared. We're about to get to the portion of the programming where if you would like to come on, now is the time for you to come backstage while I'm giving out instructions. Right, she didn't even do a whole bath. Child. Baby, let me tell you something. Now, that hair looks like she had a hard night. If she's still drunk, where are her batch? I mean, her bridesmaids. That's what I want to know. Where's the bridesmaids? It's just so much. Where were the bridesmaids when she picked out that gown? Is my question. If she looks like that, what does her husband look? Well, her husband to me look like. Let's just come on now. Hey Shelby. Hey little baby. I don't think I said hey to you. Hey Kay Edwards. I mean, hey Patricia. We're talking about this. I don't know her name. We'll just call her Skank. Because that's what she's giving this morning. She's giving skankdaciousness this morning. Do you want to see the picture? Let me read. I never read the article, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me read the article. Like I said, this is the time. If you want to come on, this is the time to come behind the scene, to come backstage. If you want to be on this um live with me, I put the link in. Anybody can come on. We're here for the people. We're here for the masses. So, article says a woman was arrested for driving under the influence on the way to her wedding. Marana police arrested the bride to be Monday morning. Who gets married on a Monday? Child. On a Monday morning outside of Tucson, Arizona, after a three-car collision. One person was injured. Sergeant Chriswell Scott tweeted a photo of the woman about to get in the police car and wrote, "Don't drive impaired till death do we part. Doesn't need any help." That is so disrespectful. Oh God, hey Sandra. Oh, wait a minute. How disrespectful is it that the police sergeant is tweeting out? Wait a minute. That's so petty. That is so petty. Baby, the police officer tweeted out, "Don't drive impaired." And this is a quote. "Don't drive impaired till death do we part. Doesn't need any help." I'm not here for y'all. That's so petty. That is so petty. Child. Anyway, let me continue on with this article. Scott said the bride to be was released later Monday. A driver was arrested for DUI this morning while driving to her wedding. And that was tweeted by the Marana PD. Officers arrived at OG and Thorndale at approximately 10:30 a.m. Referenced a three-car collision. I can't even read this morning. One person was transported to the hospital with minor injuries. Um, oh, they actually put up the tweet. The tweet. Actually they put up the tweet that the police sergeant wrote. The tweet that the police sergeant wrote is: a driver was arrested for DUI this AM while driving to her wedding at Marana PD. Officers arrived at OG in Thorndale at approximately 10:30 referenced by a three vehicle collision. One person was transported with minor injuries. Don't drive impaired till death do we part. Doesn't I need to kneel. That's just so petty. You are so petty, off Sergeant Scott. You're just so petty. Child. Child. Hey Tampa girl. Hey Miss B Town. Oh, there go that cutie. Where you coming from this time of morning? Mm-hmm. He's such a cutie. Across the street. Anyway, so now, before we begin to allow people in the chat, I don't see nobody in the, waiting in the bush, so I can give out my instructions. Yes, welcome to the House of Debauchery. If you should want to come on and be live with us, make sure hair and makeup is done. Make sure your hair and makeup is done. Dear God. There is the link that you should need. Please understand that this is not a place where we just let people come on and bring us down, okay? If you are coming on, add to the commentary. Give us a good laugh or two. Or we will have a laugh at your expense. I'm just being honest. I am known for taking people off live. I do that with the siblings. So if I do that with the siblings, do you not think that I will throw you off live? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, Patricia, you wanted to see if the person was white or black? Oh no, it wasn't black. It wasn't black. This was not a black person this time. The hell? What is the y'all stop sending me text messages anyway. Hey Patricia. Hey Mariah Whitney. Mariah Whitney, you are welcome to come on. There's the link. Mariah Whitney, anybody else that wants to come on. Okay. Now, from what I understand, last night, little after 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Dear God, I can't even talk this morning. Let me have an extra squeeze of coffee. Dear Lord. Last night, I was made aware that there was this public dragging that took place. And I was like, oh, God. I went back and saw it this morning. And the way they was handing out those drug problems last night, don't look at me. If you want to know what happened last night, look no further than one of my mods, Really BTV. She had people on her live last night, baby. Clowning. Okay. Clowning. Baby shark do. They were clowning. If you need a good laugh, a good roast, and a good gag, a kiki and a caca. Shouts out to Lil Bro Jaded Nerd. Those people, he was on there, and a couple other people were on there on Really Beast channel last night. Baby, I don't know if she took it down yet. Y'all might want to go. Well, I ain't saying leave my live to go see it. I maybe could convince her to keep it up for a little while longer. Cause baby, whoo child, they was going in on Wiley. Whoo child. I was like, oh. So so I do see we have one person backstage. We will bring them on Anybody else waiting to come on, here's the link. You can come on as well. So let me preference again by saying we here in the House of Debauchery. We here on El Teddy 27's channel. We have made no bones about opening up our vlogosphere over here to the masses, but we also reserve the right to send you back down when you're not adding to the commentary. And that goes for anybody. All right. So, all right. Let's see who's backstage. Oh, well, this should be interesting. Oh, do you have on clothing, dear God?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Hey, L Teddy, my
Hey,
baby.
hey now. Hey to the now.
How you doing?
I am wonderful, full of color, and I'm very neatly done.
Okay. I don't know if you've been doing your janitorial work or not.
Been doing my who?
Your janitorial work.
Oh, well, we got to keep a job however we can.
I love
Girl, we
looking at
work
you
for
on
you
camera.
now.
I love coming on your show. I love watching you. You just bring me so much joy in the morning. Like my morning coffee, like the cream of my coffee. You're just like a morning snack. I love watching you in the morning. I do.
Okay.
Yes, just an amazing talent. But if I just came on just to say I would love to invite you on my platform because your voice is needed. You have an amazing voice.
Okay.
I think you should, And it's okay. The senior citizens in the gentleman's panel said no. You when the senior
Wait a
citizens.
minute. Wait a minute. We're not talking. We're talking about. This is my platform. The gentlemen from the gentleman panel are
Well,
not
I,
with us,
well,
so
I
we'll leave
will.
them alone.
Well, I just have to say the senior citizens. It's okay because sometimes you can't win all the senior citizens in the panel and different things. So I get it that you were outvoted by the senior citizens club, but it's okay. I'm glad you're not eating a Whopper on camera like other people. I'm so
Wait,
glad.
wait, wait, wait,
Okay.
wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
We're going to keep it to my platform and my channel. Now, if you want to discuss those other people,
Yes. But
then you
no, can
can
I?
discuss those other people
Yeah.
some other time. But I'm a little selfish. I'm a narcissist, as
All
some
right,
people
baby.
say. And I need all of the attention here on moi and what we got going on over here. Now, we've talked about a lot of things this morning. We've talked about a possible cure for AIDS and HIV. We talked about a re-release of Paris is Burning with new edit footage, about an hour. We talked about a bride to be that that was arrested while she was any other. What else would you like to discuss outside
I,
of?
I definitely I can't wait till they come out with the cure for AIDS because you do have people on camera look like they're dying right before our very eyes, so they definitely would need that first in line. So I can't wait until they pass that and get it. So some of these content creators that's on YouTube talking about me can take it, so they can be healed completely in their body. So I think that'll be an awesome thing. I can't wait. I really can't wait. And then people don't have to sell prep on Jack and be on a down low. So we get that cure. We won't need DL preachers or preachers that got catfish to sell prep. So
Well, no, no, no,
I
no,
think it
no.
would be
I'm
great.
not. Listen,
I'm talking
Wiley.
about I'm talking about the
Listen.
subject.
But wait a minute. As the janitor, as you call me, who has soaked in through osmosis, all of my intelligence has been soaked in through osmosis, apparently. I have learned a few things down at the schoolhouse. And I can see veiled and allegoric reads when you try to, lay them out. So you're not gonna listen. You're not gonna try and slide it in. Listen, as someone who's had things slid in a time or two over here, you ain't just gonna slide nothing in over here. There are very thick walls over here. We have walls over here, and stuff don't just slide in over here. We feel it when it comes to the door. And
Yeah.
so don't try to slide in your little reads, talk about people on past, old Jack and stuff like that. Have you been catfished Wiley on Jack?
No, I haven't. I've done the catfishing.
That's what your mouth say. But you live in Chicago, right? Oh no,
I
you're in
live.
Dallas. From Chicago. Those are two major cities. You go. Wait a minute, Wiley. You mean to tell me that you have lived in two of the largest cities in these yet to be United States of America, and you don't been on Jack and ain't never been catfish?
Absolutely not. I never
I
been
don't believe it.
catfish.
Well,
I've
were
done.
you the catfisher? Were
I've
you
done
the
it.
one always doing the catfishing? Is the question.
I have done a couple of catfish perch
Mm.
and my past. I think it's very entertaining.
Now, when you catfish,
Hmm.
is it you catfishing by you giving people what's not your regular picture, and then you show up with in all your wildly gloriousness, and then they feel like
Well,
they got catfish?
well, yes. Sometimes I do that, and in my past, I've done those
Child.
things, and like I even told my story about it. I was very manic and going through a very low moment, in my life. So I had to do what I had to do because I never wanted to be a 50-some-year-old man and be in the house alone. So I
Well, wait a
always
minute.
wanted to
Nobody
be.
that is 50 something is even over here. And why? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the horses. Because I see somebody else in the background that's singing in the background that wants to come on. Hold on. Let me let my boo on. Hey, boo.
Hey,
Oh my
um,
gosh, she's gorgeous. Oh my
Listen,
gosh.
Wiley. Hold on, Wiley. Now,
Oh
we
my
not
you
god.
doing
you
this.
over here.
We not doing
Listen,
this.
you go
We
on
not
to
doing
me.
this.
Because I ain't going to just have you over here flirting with the boo.
I
You
just,
ready to come back on mute, Wiley?
I
All
just,
right, now.
I just came to say one thing, and the
Okay,
only
baby.
thing I'm going to say is this is not a place nor a platform for you to throw digs at people that are not here to defend themselves. So if you don't have nothing to say other than talking about the gentleman's panel, I think you need to excuse yourself.
Well,
We're not going to. Wiley has already been told. We're not
by the
going to allow
state.
you to talk about people that are not on this platform,
Well, I'm glad.
either overtly or covertly.
But
Either
listen
one.
here, I think you're exactly right. So as I read those books and saw how hurtful they went through with their grandmother and their cousins,
Like we
See,
said,
this is
we're
what
not
I'm
going to
saying.
have
We're
this
not doing this.
carried on.
We're not doing this.
Wiley, 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 we have walls over here, okay? We can feel when you try to slide it in. You ain't just gonna slide it in over here. Nope. No means no.
Okay,
And
well,
yes,
okay. How about this? I have a question for Wally then. Since Wally wants to ask questions, can I ask you a question, Wally?
anything, baby.
They who?
wait, Wiley,
Wait.
I'm not gonna let you just keep throwing babies out there. Listen, I have cut people for less. Anyway,
So, so is it true? So is it true we get Picasso on Rico?
That's not true.
That's
That's not true.
so
That's
you
not
didn't do a
true.
Rem, so
But
you didn't
it's
do a
but
Rembrandt.
it
So, so you didn't
no,
do a
it's
Rembrandt.
just
As the people
no. It's
said?
very true that I had sex with Deshaun, a gentleman's panelist person.
no, we're not gonna
We're
discuss
not talking about.
Deshaun.
We're not talking about other people.
Deshaun was
Again,
not it's not
we're
even
doing this
here.
again. We're doing it again.
We're not going to do that. Dear God. Oh Lord. What oh God. Oh dear God. This is funny.
You think
While we have Wiley over here or mute for a little while, I think he needs to contain himself. I listen. Listen.
okay, well, I'm gonna take myself back to the chat.
Cause yeah, it's some
Yeah,
I think we got a few trolls in there. I think
yeah,
you need to get out your katana blades.
yeah, I see that. All right,
Mhm.
peace.
Are you ready, Wiley, to conduct yourself, sir, in a manner to which are you ready to conduct yourself, sir, and keep yourself focused? Focus. Let's focus on what we're talking about here at hand, okay?
I definitely
We're
could
staying up.
focus.
We're not
I'm
talking
sorry.
about anybody
I'm sorry.
outside of
I'm sorry.
what we're.
I was reading a book, the Mortgage Trap. So I was reading this book. I'm sorry.
You was doing what?
I was reading a book the called The Mortgage Trap.
See, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am so happy. Listen. I tell y'all all the time, it is November. I have W-2 forms that are coming out in January. So I need to get these last few pieces of charitable endeavors out of the way. Okay. And that was a charitable endeavor that we participated in just then. I also wanted to get another job in on enough, get enough hours there for another profession in addition to janitor. Apparently, zookeeper is the other. So that was in me logging in hours as zookeepers. Okay, wanted to make sure my I wanted to lock down the bag. My W-2s are coming out later. Just saying. Just saying. Child. Oh, child. Anyway, how are we this morning? How are we? Can I get a quick shondo in the chat to all of my people in said chat? Oh, child. Oh, Lord. I just don't understand how that went left. I really don't understand how that just went left. I don't know what we're doing here. I don't understand why we can't keep it together and focus, not be unfocused. We're focused. I'm trying to focus the conversation. I am trying to focus the conversation. And you people keep trying to take me left. Oh my God. I'm not doing this today. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I'm not here for this. I am not here. Oh Lord Jesus, keep me near the cross, near the precious fountain. Y'all are silly. That is the link to the stream, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. If you should want to come on, oh dear God, y'all are hilarious. He, Larry, us is what y'all are. I'm not doing this with y'all today. Woo, I am not doing this with y'all today. Woo, child. Oh God. Woo. So yeah, shout out to everybody who has come into the chat. Oh Lord. I see people came to y'all came over to me, the petting zoo that I have going on over here. We have a petting zoo going on over here. And I want to, and I thank y'all. Please, can I get my mods to put, all my information in there, the email and cash app, so people can pay for their admission to said petting zoo that we have going on over here. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh God, I can't. I can't. I can't. Oh God. Oh Lord. Let's focus. Oh God. Ooh, that has been my laugh of the morning, y'all. Listen, the Kiki and Kaka. I am reminded of the video that my little bro Jay Oh, we're back. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, that happened with my Wi-Fi. But I'm back. The cute mod said, "Well, child, mm, we're back." I had a good time while I was gone. Actually, what happened was, y'all know I still live by the base, and they've been bombing the past couple of days, and sometimes it knocks the power out a little bit. Routers had to restart and all that good stuff. So yes. Anyway, do we like Christmas? Child, we love Christmas music. Okay, Edwards, what's your favorite Christmas song? Child. The interesting thing is the fact that that young man thought that there was an Ice Cube's chance in hell that I was gonna let him talk about anything and anybody. The sad part is these are the same things that he says over and over and over again on his own channel. You know, the old adage says if you lie to yourself enough, you start to begin to believe your own lies. If you lie to yourself enough, I'm just saying, you start to believe your own lies. So I guess he's trying to help himself believe his own lies. Mm, this coffee is extra good today. Anyway, y'all. So I see a couple new people that are in the chat. Um Uzad, I think that is that how you pronounce that? Uzad? I don't know that I've seen you in my chat before, but hey, how art thou? Good to see you in here. K Edwards, I know you K Edwards, but hey. So yes, we are still here. We are still open to anybody who would like to come in and add to the conversation. Um I do want to program note um two of my mods, Abby Reviews and Really BTV, excuse me, they are slated to be on a panel at 1 Eastern. I'm not sure if that panel is whose channel that panel is on. Um, I'm not sure if it's on. I know Lady Nika is a part of that channel, and I think it may be on her page. Yes. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, check that out. They'll be there. I'll be in the bushes. In the bushes. Witnessing how that goes. I did get that DM you sent me, Domi, and it had me cracked. Domi sends me a lot of DMs, y'all. Domi has been a great subscriber. He sends me a lot of stuff on Instagram. A lot of good content on Instagram and just regular stuff that makes me laugh and smile and makes me crack up. And he sent me another gem this morning that made me smile and made me laugh. Hey, MS Academy. It really made me laugh more than I've already laughed this morning. But if that young man thought that there was an ice cube's chance of hell that I was going to allow him to say something about other people or my platform, people who, I'm good with. Wait, you sent me something on Twitter, on my closed or my open Twitter? Was it my closed or my open Twitter? Only certain people have access to the closed Twitter. Hold on. What you sent me, Dommy? Is it on the closed Twitter? Hold on. When you sent it? On the closed one? Uh-uh. I ain't seen nothing on my closed Twitter. Anyway, we'll talk offline. I'll see it offline. Anyway, yes. So, what were we talking about? Y'all, I'm so silly. It doesn't take a lot for me to, be unfocused. Just so silly. So silly. But yes, I see that y'all were talking about Christmas music. And I'm big on Christmas music. Yes, I am busy. No, I ain't see that, Dommy. I ain't see it. I did not see it. You might need to resend that to me to my closed Twitter because I ain't see it. I'm looking at my mentions on my closed Twitter, and I don't even see. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So let me make sure that I have you. I added you, right? I added you, right? On my closed Twitter. Yeah, I don't have no follow request on my closed Twitter. So I must have added you. Yeah, I ain't seen it. Anyway, um, um, some of you are, I have a few people who are usually in the bushes, from my old channel. If you're in the bushes from my old channel, I am trying to put together a video, well, a live with at least four, because we can't have five naturally with one of them being incarcerated. But four of the five original five black guys plus Ty and Sean QT on all live together. We're trying to put that on. We're trying to figure out whose platform to do it on. Naturally, I said let's do it on Alonzo's platform because Alonzo has 4 million subscribers. So, if that happens, though, for my people who are not familiar with my old channel, I will let you all know if it's on his channel instead of mine. For those people who don't know, one of my from my old YouTube page, one of my I started the first all black, all gay collaboration channel back in 2008, and it was called Five Black Guys, and the original five. There was rebranding of it, and there was a lot of after the original five stopped doing it. They got different guys to come in and be the new version or iteration of the five black guys or whatnot. But everybody was always beholden to the original five. Anyway, Long story short, many of us in the original five have gone on to do great things and big things. Like London travels the world now. Every time you see London, and he lives in New York now, but he's in Milan and Paris and all kinds of stuff, designing clothes and stuff. You got Alonzo Lebron, who's still on YouTube with his 4 million plus subscribers. You have Invincible, who is big in the he does a lot of big things with AIDS awareness and stuff like that. So much so he received an award. He was one of the presenters for the GLAAD Awards this past year, and he actually presented Jay-Z and Beyonce with an award. He was, one of the presenters and stuff like that. So he's doing big things. I am just being me. But the only one who's not doing big things, well, he was, because Marcus, as you know, he was the body double for Spider-Man for the Broadway play Spider-Man, and he was traveling the world doing that. Of course, you know what happened recently after that with the whole thing with his boyfriend and all of that, and now he's in jail. But everybody from the Five Black Guys is going on to do well, even little old me. We had a 10-year reunion last year, in 2018, and we all got together. I think I still got some of the pictures. If you've never seen some of the pictures from that, from that get together, let me see if I can pull it up. But we had a great time. That would have been May of last year. Yeah. So wait. So you can't really see it, but there is some of us, Sean in front, and who is that? Oh, that's Ty before he cut his dreads off. Wait, Sean. Wait, damn it. Sean, and then Ty, and then next to Ty is Alonzo Larone, and then me, and then London, and then Morris. And so those would be the guys that you would see on. We're trying to get that back together. So look out for that. I have to do a deep cleaning, you know what? K. Oh man. I do have another segment of my channel that is upcoming. It probably will not debut until after Thanksgiving, but it's gonna be a new. I did it once, but it's gonna be much more, in depth with our YouTube homework, and you'll see that come out in December. I'm trying to think what else is going on before I get off. And stuff like that. Anybody else have anything else they want to add or want to come on? I'm trying to give anybody that wants to come on a chance to come on if they want to. I'm trying to think. Thanks to my mods. Thanks to Captivating Christian, my mod, for staying in and holding it down while the internet was being the internet, and while my Wi-Fi was, my router was rebooting itself. Yeah, I think that's about all. There will be no gentleman's panel this Thursday because it's Thanksgiving and everybody will be in there with their family. Well, thank you, Sunshine. Shondo to you. Yeah, I think that's no gentleman's panel this week. I think the following week is a QB already? It's either James or QB. I don't remember. Anyway, oh, well, look who decided to come in.
Right. I know you didn't think you was gonna do all of this and not one of your sisters was gonna show up.
Oh, well, hey girl, hey. What time of y'all? Can you just let us know whose channel you all will be on and what time?
It's 1 o'clock and it's gonna be on Really B's channel.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be on Lady Nika's channel. Okay. Okay. Wiley posted that he was able to drag the panel in my chat. When did that happen? Like when was he allowed to drag the panel in my chat? Did I miss that? Did I miss that part? Hopefully people will come on and watch.
I missed it.
Huh?
Child delusions of grandeur. Somebody gets time.
Wait a minute. Did I miss that part? What did he wait? These people make me laugh.
Chill.
Anyway, but it's gonna be on apparently it's gonna be on Really Be platform. What time will it be on? Will it be 1 o'clock Eastern?
1 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. So that's in about 40 minutes from now. His I missed it. Boy, he's so delusional. He is so delusional.
Captivate. Shout out to Captivate for coming and checking the foolishness. We appreciate you.
But yeah, y'all. Maybe it'll cause people to come over here and watch and see his delusions of grandeur that he's suffering from.
Oh, it's Sunshine is going to be me, Really Be, Lady Nika, and Simone, I think. She's going to be on the panel at 1 o'clock. And we're discussing coloring. So apparently we have the shades.
I'm going to be in and out of the bushes on that because I'm supposed to surprise debate and take him to lunch around that time because he does it for me. So
just have your sniper, you know, you gotta.
What happened?
I said just have your rifle, be in the bushes. That's fine.
Oh, I do nice stuff every now and again. Every now and again.
Oh, that's so sweet. Look at you.
I know. Anyway, I got a bunch going on. I got a bunch going on back at home.
Oh, this nigga.
What he said?
Did you see? He said the breaking news: Wiley was allowed to drag the gentleman panel on L. Teddy show. Bitch, are you drunk?
Oh,
are you serious?
Oh God.
The delusions. The narratives. My nigga, that's not what happened.
These people are silly.
Okay. Listen. Because I feel the ponytail spirit coming on me. And I just finished beating my face.
He ain't crushing on me because he might crush me. But it's gotta listen. That young man is out of my weight class. Mm-mm. Mm.
You know what? We're not
Silly.
finna. The delusions. The delusion of it all.
I mean, listen. This coming from the young man who said that I'm a janitor. So if I can be a janitor, clearly, obviously, he's somebody who, he can believe that he was allowed to drag um, the gentleman's panel. The sad part is I didn't even let him get halfway through a whole sentence.
Before you stopped whatever he had, you know what?
But anyway, what else was I about to say? I was giving out announcements before.
No gentleman's panel on Thursday was the last thing he said.
Yeah, I listen. My mind is all going on.
No gentleman's
You look
panel
like
on
you're not
Thursday
ready.
was the
Hold
last
on, get your life in order. She look like she not ready. Like she like, oh wait, I wasn't ready for y'all. Are you ready? Can you wave if you ready? When you ready, wave. Just wave. Cause she was not ready. No, don't be waving at me now. Are you ready? Oh
She looked
God.
like she ready to fight.
Speaking of delusions, that Redskin shirt that you don all the time.
Oh shit.
That is, you should not be donning red skin. Is that your background? You should not be. Hello, lady, is that your background? Oh my God. It was.
That's you, boo.
My bad. It was still playing.
Oh, see what I'm saying?
Because I clicked the link from the chat and I forgot the chat was still playing. My bad. Good morning,
But
everybody.
you're Redskins. You are really.
First of all, let me explain something to you about me being a real fan. I'm a real fan, okay? This is what I do. Hey. This is what I do on Sunday.
Apparently, you are. Listen. Ooh, that takes some real loyalty. Okay.
Let me show you some more loyalty. Hold on. I got
none of your students have ever seen them have relevance.
I got on my Redskin pants. Okay? Loyalty. That's what I am. I am loyal.
Your current students have never known them to have relevance in their lifetime.
Your uncle.
Him too. If you knew my uncles, you know that's a true statement. Ooh,
let me explain something. Look, that's my team. I'm a fan. There's some shit I know. Can we move on?
Right. Again.
You know what's so funny to me, really? Did they ever approve your live that you did on politics that day? Because they approved my silly Saturdays, and
I know that, but that's what I'm saying. But I was looking at this morning. I was listening to the video, one of the videos on the new rules for YouTube, and it was I don't know the people's name, but they actually had a lawyer on there who had actually met with people from the FCC and all of that to get a more in-depth understanding of what it is. And they were saying that they said that YouTube is still dealing with their AI situation with approving videos that they're still getting wrong. And that's what they were saying. They were saying how there are videos that are still being approved that shouldn't be approved, and videos that are totally harmless that people are getting flagged. He said, people like what happened to Jada Nerd, where he got that false copyright claim. He appealed it and it still wasn't approved, and there was nothing on that video to copyright. So they were saying that basically what they would overall thing they were saying was basically it's going to be bad before it gets better, because YouTube has been working on that algorithm for over a year and it's still not right. But yeah,
there is no algorithm for that, because when they make the bots do it at first, there's supposedly some person that comes behind and does the secondary review.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
And,
The bots thing, yeah.
I don't think that person that's doing the secondary review really goes through there. Because when we all were on live last week Sunday,
My head won't do right. Yeah.
all that whole video got approved.
No, I know my video from
that whole video got approved.
My video from not last night, but another night. But then I told you, remember one of my David Makes Man's two of my David Makes Man reviews were not approved. And I'm like, the only thing it could be was the conversation about homosexuality because I wasn't cursing. So I don't know why it didn't get approved, but two of my videos for David Makes Man did not get approved. So
I think all my
it's no rhyme or reason. Huh?
I think all my David Makes Mans made it in. Now my love the hip hops. Not so much.
I wouldn't
expect I would understand that.
Not the way you
act. But two of mine didn't. And like I said, the only thing, and that was early on with David Makes Man. That was before I was, because like the last couple of my David Makes Man's videos, I got over 1,000 hits. But when I first started doing David Makes Man, I wasn't even breaking 100. So I wasn't really tripping at first because I was like, well, I could just start reviewing the damn show if that's going to be an issue. You know what I mean? And I don't need me reviewing the show if it's never going to be monetized. But then as the season went on, I didn't have that problem anymore. And I even went back and looked at them and I was like, I'm not cursing. I'm not saying anything. So I don't know what the issue was. I still don't know. But yeah, I mean, I've gotten videos approved that I'm thinking to myself, how in the world? Like I have videos that I have privated, but they're approved for it. They're monetized, but I privated them because they were so off the hook. You know what I mean? But so that's what I was listening to. I'll send you the link if you want to hear it. But I was listening to it this morning, and they basically
saw a video that Roberto did. Roberto, you know, big time YouTuber who if you know how they have the YouTube the YouTube training program school or whatever. That like for people who want to become content creators and you can pay money and sign up to become a YouTube it's like a YouTube for lack of a better term training or college or whatever you want to call it. He's one of the big time people in there. Black guy, his name is, what's Roberto last name? I can't remember Roberto, but he was breaking it down. Yeah, he had a whole 4-hour live. He never does lives longer than 45 minutes. But he had a whole 4-hour live yesterday breaking down because he had met with Google and YouTube execs about it. He had a whole 4-hour live yesterday breaking it down and going in.
Because that's why you have so many YouTubers have been complaining. Because again, whatever algorithm they're using is it's ridiculous. Or the bots, whatever the proper language that I'm using, the bots, whatever. Yeah. So I just popped on.
Are y'all ready for y'all live?
No, that's why I just popped on for a few minutes. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. I'm gonna give me something to eat and then I'll be ready. I'm gonna send the link out in a few minutes, Ebby. Lady Nika is not gonna be able to join us, but Simone is still coming on. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward. I'll send out the link.
Okay, because I was telling people it was supposed to be on Lady Nika's platform.
No, it's on my platform. It was always on my platform.
Oh, see.
It's okay. I appreciate the thought, bruh. So I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go on and click off. Let me breathe. I gotta protect the bag. So let me move on.
What bag? I mean, they're letting anything through, so I don't know what we protected.
If that one-eyed bandit Cyclops ass bitch come on here talking about something, he drugged the fucking gentleman's panel. Not only did he not drag the gentleman's panel, you cut his ass off every time he got ready to say some bullshit. Then Captivating Christian came on here and checked his bitch ass. Then you cut him off. So what dragging happened per se?
I don't know. Now watch this. The Bone Carriers the streets, oh boy, it's gonna be said. Listen, you know I'm gonna keep this video good live, cause baby, the replays alone on this video for people looking for this dragging.
I mean, I knew he was going to do one or two things. Either he was going to come on here and try to go off after, what we did last night or whatever, or he was going to come on here.
He knew.
Right, or
he
was
did
going
not have it together enough to do that.
Right, or he was going to come on here and try to be all, slick or whatever, and try, like you said, try to slide some shit in. And you gave him a chance. I had to give you gave him a chance. You kept cutting him off and telling him that's not what we're going to do. That's not what we're gonna do. And then, and now he's gonna go back once again with his fucked up ass grammar, talking about I dragged the gentleman panel. Bitch, get a grammar check. Before you start trying to drag somebody. Grammarly.com. Grammarly.com. You want to do YouTube full time, you gotta be able to fucking make your sentence and verbs fucking in a line. I'm sorry, El Teddy. I'm sorry.
I do not even come on your channel cussing like this. Throwing out all kinds of F-bombs and stuff like that. I mean, come on.
I'm sorry. You said go ahead. Did you not?
Good.
But I apologize. The spirit took over my tongue. I don't even know what I said. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the replay. I don't even know what I said. I don't know.
A mess.
Now I'm about to go make me an omelet and get ready for my panel. We're gonna be starting. We're gonna push it. It's gonna probably be around 1:15-ish. No, I could probably make it. I could probably still keep it at 1. Anyway, yes, that's what we're gonna be over to my channel. Talking about colorism. We're gonna be on colorism.
Are y'all gonna have anybody dark skin on there?
What? I didn't pick my panel based on people's complexion. I don't know what
be our first criticism.
I don't know. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Simone's complexion. Lady Nika was going to be on there, and I guess people would say she's darker skinned. I don't know, but she's not on there now. But I didn't pick the panel. Well, I didn't pick the panel. Actually, it was Lady Nika's idea. But, well, no, colorism was my top. Anyway, neither here nor there. Hey, Raphael. Neither here nor there. To answer your question, I don't know, because I don't know, ladies. I don't know Simone's complexion, so I can't say yes or no because I don't know. But we've already had that conversation. I don't consider myself. Well, I'm not even gonna go there. I'll save it for the panel.
But you are. It is fine.
But I'm not. I am not.
You just don't. Just go and walk in your truth, baby. Walk in your truth.
I'm not though.
But you are. Even though you don't consider yourself that, let me be very helpful. You are. I love you.
Hey, Lavender Spirit.
Oh, damn, Danielle. Danielle said he ain't drag nobody. He can't even dress himself. That's why he wears the same dirty, nasty, crusty ass outfits.
Oh, well, damn. Okay, well, Jesus.
Wow. Mm. Yeah, I think Lady Nika's complexion is beautiful. I'm just saying, I was answering a question. Let me get off here for people be tripping. Let me go. But yeah, we'll be 1 o'clock. I'm about to send out the link. I'm gonna set it up and send the link out now, Ebony, before I cook my breakfast, so I'll be ready.
All right.
What we cooking?
She said
I just did an omelet.
Oh, I missed that part.
And I think I'm gonna make me some egg cups for the week for breakfast, for my breakfast for the week. So
I don't even know what that is.
You know what? It's real easy. It's an egg cup. You mix up basically the elements that you would put into an omelet. You pour it into a muffin pan and you cook it for about 15 minutes, and it makes like little egg cups, like muffins, but they're like little egg muffins, but without the bread. Basically the same thing you would put on it, but without the bread. It's like a little, and I take it for breakfast.
Bread. Okay. Let's go.
Well, you can add bread to it, but I mean, it's just a little muffin. You pour it in the muffin pan and it cooks up.
But if it doesn't have bread, it's not a muffin.
Wow. Okay.
I can't with her. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Hey, Lavender Spirit.
Okay. All right, darling. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take it in the
Yeah,
chat
go
because
get
I don't want to.
yourself situated.
My
The
hair is
people will
done,
be
and so I don't
waiting.
want to have to put it in a ponytail. All right. I love you. Goodbye.
All right, y'all. We about to get up. I actually need to get up and start getting prepared. I'm gonna take the boo out to lunch. Brunch, actually. It's a Sunday, so it'll be brunch. Well, maybe it'll be lunch. Who knows? Anyway, um, hey, Jess. Hey, Raphael. I don't even know if I said hey to you. You love Brit. You like cakes, captivating Christian? Do you like cakes? Cakes. Anyway, I see Wiley is backstage again. Wiley, we get ready to get off. We're not gonna let you spin your little narrative again. The fact that you tried to lie and say that we allowed you to drag the gentleman's panel, we allowed you to drag yourself in your failed attempts at coming at people. That actually, Wiley, if you need to know, those people on that are really BCB drug you last night. Hey, babe, you might want to go back and watch. It was a good dragging on your behalf last night. Wiley, you already came on and did lie to the people on your community post. Talk about some you were allowed to drag a gentleman's panel. Be allowed to sit in the good background right now. Okay. Woo, child. Anyway, y'all. Well, really B is gone. So she's going to go get ready for her panel. Deshaun is in Miami, actually, if you need to know. He's in my hometown, Miami, Florida. Him and some friends. I think his sister. They're in Miami, living it up. I need to text him and see if he's going to brunch. I got some great brunch spots for him that I can text. So I'm gonna text him, or I'm gonna call him and see if he knows. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's all we got, y'all. We go shut it down, let everybody, chill and relax before really becomes on her channel and does what she needs to do. I gotta go get ready to take the babe out for lunch. Ciao. I sure didn't, Mariah Whitney. Anyway, that's all we got. Until next time, we out of this piece. Peace, love, peace and blessings. That's it. We out.